guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I got this look using all drugstore products. I achieved everything that you see right now for less than $60 at Walmart, which is like one product from Sephora, and I'm super impressed with how it turned out. If you want to see what I did and how I got this look, then just keep watching. Hey guys! First I'm just going to prime my face using this L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. I've seen this everywhere and I've never actually tried it before. Let's take 1.5 pumps of this primer. What is moisturizing, and it is very brightening on the face, which is what I like. My skin is broken out so bad right now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on with my hormones. Maybe I'm pregnant, who knows? Okay, now that that looks like it's rubbed in, I'm gonna take the Rimmel London Lasting Finish with Comfort Serum Foundation, and I have this in 010 Porcelain. I'm just gonna take 1.5 pumps of that on the back of my hand and then paint it on my face. It looks like it's a good color. It's pretty pink, which is what I like. I hate when I have a foundation and I put it on and it has a very yellow tone. This is very pink, and this is actually light for me, which says a lot because I am always the lightest or second lightest in any foundation. And most of the products today I'm going to be using are going to be first impressions because I feel like I don't buy enough drugstore products. And I really want to, because I really want to know areas that I can save on money for makeup, because I do spend a lot of money on makeup and skincare. So if there are products in a certain group that end up being really good from the drugstore, then it's really a win-win, because then you guys get to see more drugstore stuff from me, and I'm also saving money and not having to buy like a $40 foundation when this $7 one, if it's good. So far it's pretty luminous. I'm not sure if that's just the primer underneath, but and it's blending really well. It's not clinging to anything. The color is a bit light. I'm surprised. I never ever say that a color is light on me. But this one is pretty light. And it's not really covering very much. But I'm assuming that's because it is a serum foundation. So it's not really supposed to be full coverage, I don't think, because it's more liquidy. It feels pretty good. I have marks on my face from my sunglasses. I just came home from my hair appointment. My hair is not finished. It looks kind of weird right now. I have to go back on Friday to get it finished because the girl ran out of the color that I wanted. So she just did like half of my head, and then I'm going to get it finished on Friday. So this is very luminous, but literally no coverage, like at all. You can still see all my redness. I can still see all of my pimples, which is weird for me because I don't usually have pimples on my face. I am very dry, so having pimples other than like hormonal acne is very rare for me. I'm gonna take one more pump on the back of my hand. Maybe I'll try adding it with a brush. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques buffing brush and just try to build this up. It does build up nicely. It's not like separating or removing the first layer that I already put down, but I really just need it built up on my cheeks. Everywhere else seems to be okay. I'm looking really white. This foundation is pretty light. Maybe I should have went up one shade. One thing I don't like about shopping at the drugstore, I went to Walmart and got all this stuff, is that you can't really test it because they don't have anything open for you to like test or check the shade other than what you see in the container. So it's really hard to judge what color you are. Whereas like at Sephora, you could squeeze the product in your hand and test it out. But so that built up a little bit more. It's not caking up anywhere, and it's not drying at all because I do have a nice luminous look to me right now. I'm just going to take the simple micellar wipes, clean off the back of my hand, I really hate when there's foundation on the back of my hand. I don't know if that's just me, but I hate it. And I love these simple wipes. They're like $5 from Walmart. They're just in micellar water, I think. Micellar makeup removing wipes. And I got the sensitive skin ones. These are my favorite drugstore makeup removing wipes. Now let's go in with a concealer. I'm going to go in for the first time with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. Oh, sorry, the French side. Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Concealer with goji berry and something. Anyway, I got the shade Fair, and I don't know how to tell if it's clicking because it's not making a clicking noise. It's like hard to turn. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna try this anyway. So I feel like when other people use it, they make it look so easy. They just twist it and it comes right out. I feel like it's not turning. Oh, there we go. So we're just gonna put some under there. Oh, there's some product. And under there. We're not gonna take it below the nose, just under the eye. Actually, we're gonna conceal all these pimples that I got. So weird how me having to do this. I really do envy people who have oily skin. You guys can wear so many more makeup products than people with dry skin. All you really need is a mattifying primer and everything looks good on your skin. I know that you guys get more acne than us, but makeup looks much better on you. You can pretty much wear anything. Oh, this concealer is really nice actually. I'm gonna take some of the concealer and put it on my eyelids. And this is a beautiful concealer. It wasn't really super cheap. I think it was still like 11 bucks, but that's still a lot better than the NARS one that I use. I think it's 35 bucks, so saving 25 bucks. But yeah, a really nice concealer. It's not caking up. It covered everything that I wanted it to cover. Wow. I'm actually pretty impressed by this concealer right now. I really do love the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. That's one of my favorites. But I've always wanted to try this one. And I want to try that L'Oreal serum concealer that everyone talks about. But they never have my shade at the Walmart that I go to. They always have the darker shades. They don't ever have the fair one or even the light one. I think other than the fact that I look like a ghost, everything looks really good. It did sink into my forehead lines just a little bit, but that's normal. Because I didn't use any pore filling primer today because I didn't know which one to get from the drugstore. I only got the luminizing one. But that's normal for me because my forehead lines are so prominent and they're so deep that it's really hard to not have anything go into them. And then for a setting powder, I got the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth. This one's for normal to dry skin. I know they have one that's for oily skin. It's like a mattifying powder, but I'm so scared that's going to be just too much for my skin. So I got this one in the shade 110 Porcelain, and I'm going to use my Real Technique setting brush to just try to set under my eye, hoping this doesn't make it cake up. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wow. I'm a lot more impressed than I thought I would be. So it looks like I found a good setting powder from under my eyes because this is not caking up at all under my eyes. I'm really happy so far. It is quite powdery, but I think that's good because it blends really well. Let's just set my eyelid, the powder. Like, who would have thought? Like, I've already found 3 products that I can actually use from the drugstore. I've never actually tried anything from the drugstore since like high school, but this looks really good for being under 20 bucks so far. Like, and I've already done a primer, foundation, skin concealer, and powder. So under 20 bucks. It's amazing. There's my phone. So now I'm just going to put on a bronzer. I've been using this bronzer for a long time and I love this bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm sure everyone's heard about it. It's from Walmart and Shoppers and wherever. And I got the shade Murumuru Butter Bronzer. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But it smells like a pina colada mixed with chocolate. So I'm just going to use my Morphie M527 brush to bronze my face up. This bronzer is really good for fair skin. Probably not very good for deeper skin tones because they don't have very many shades in this bronzer, which is probably a reason why you don't see it all over the place anymore, only with the really white people, because they don't have much shades. But it's a very subtle bronzer. It's not orange at all. It just gives like a nice warmth to the skin without being overpowering. And it doesn't get patchy, it doesn't do anything wrong. It's beautiful, beautiful, like $6 bronzer. Come on. That is my bronzer. It just gives like a subtle warmth to the face. I don't really want a lot of color on my cheeks because I am so white everywhere else. No one's going to believe that just my face is tanned. So I just want to do a little bit. And I'm even going to take my Real Techniques contour brush and put a little bit more just where my contour is. Now, I don't wear blush. My face is so red underneath that I feel like it's gonna show through anyway, so what's the point of wearing blush? I'll waste my money. So I don't think only blush that I even own is from MAC, and it's the Melba blush. And I wear that if I'm going to a wedding and I really have a lot of makeup on to keep the redness at bay. Then I'll put a little bit of blush on my cheeks just to give me a little bit of flushed appearance. But again, my redness just pokes through anyway, so what's the point? So I've been wanting to try this for a long time, and my Walmart finally had it in stock this morning. It is the Mary Luminizer. Is that all it's called? Mary Luminizer Highlight. I've always wanted to try this one. I've seen it online everywhere. And even though it's from the drugstore, it is pretty expensive for a drugstore highlight. I think it was like $22, which is expensive for a drugstore highlight, I think. Oh. It reminds me of, like, the color reminds me of Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. It's really, really nice. And that one's $40. This one is 21 or 22. So again, saved myself some money. I'm gonna do more of these videos, I think. More drugstore videos, because I'm curious to see what I'm gonna find. Because I know that my husband, my fiance, would be so happy if I could spend less money on makeup and skincare. Probably not skincare, because I'm always gonna stick to what I'm using right now, because it's really made a difference, but makeup for sure. So I don't wear makeup every single day. I just like to work a little bit, and on the weekends I wear makeup. But I think if I could find areas where I could save, that would be amazing. And so far, everything I'm wearing right now, I'm really, really liking. See, I need to give things more of a chance and stop, like, judging the drugstore. I hate that I do that. That's the highlighter. It's not like in your face or anything, but it does show, and it's not showing too much texture, but it is showing a little bit right here, but not any more than any of the other ones that I use. Okay, now I'm gonna try a brow product. I'm gonna try the Maybelline Brow Define and Fill Duo in Soft Brown. I kind of think this is gonna be the wrong color. It has this weird sponge thing on the end. Never even opened this. And a pencil on the other end. Now the pencil looks blue. What? Do I use this end, or do I use the other end? We're gonna try. This is the Maybelline Chai Latte Modern Metallics palette. Just has 4 colors in it. It has like a champagne color, a gold, a light brown, and a dark brown. And it even says base, lid, crease, and liner. So we're going to do that. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques domed shadow brush to apply the base color, which is this like white champagne color, I guess. Lots of powder, but that's okay. We're going to apply that all over the lid as a base color like it says. Oh, it is a little sparkly. Not sure if I'm a fan of that, but it is a nice color. Just kind of cancels out my veins. I have a piece of my hair in there that the concealer didn't, which is not very much left, but and my concealer isn't even creasing. I'm really impressed by that concealer and setting powder. Go Maybelline. I'm not even a Maybelline person, like I'm not being paid to do this or anything, but like now I think I might be a Maybelline fan. This color is pretty sparkly. I'm not sure if you can tell, but there definitely are sparkles. Like not like sparkles, but like a shimmer with like gold and silver shimmer. But it's not, I don't hate it, it's not bad. Then we're gonna take this crease shade, it says, and we're gonna apply that in the crease. And I'm gonna use this No Name. I got these brushes from like Walmart or the dollar store like 6 years ago. And they're actually really good. They don't have a single name on any of them. But they don't have not shed, and they're super soft. We're gonna take, why is there hair everywhere? Like, do you guys ever have like just this random hair floating around you? Or is it just me? We're gonna apply this right into, oh, it's very pigmented. Right into the crease. It's like a transition shade, I think, this one. It is really nice. And these colors blend so nicely. This was an expensive drugstore palette. I think it was like $12 for these 4 shades, but it makes sense because the formula is really nice. So now I'm just gonna take where it says lid, which is that nice gold color up at the top, and apply that to my lid. And for that, I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush again, just because I don't really have too many drugstore brushes, but I really want to keep this all drugstore, because I hate when I see drugstore stuff on Instagram or on YouTube and it's like one drugstore product and the rest high-end. So this is going to be a drugstore video. This gold color is beautiful. This brush really is not made for this, but it does do the job. This is a beautiful little palette. Oh my god. And like 12 bucks. I'm so happy right now. Really nice, like coppery gold color. And it blends like a dream. It's pigmented. It has no fallout. What else? What more could you ask for? That's good for that color. It looks really good right now. And then the liner shade is this dark brown. So we're gonna do what it says. We're gonna use one of the No Name brushes again. I think it's like a pencil brush. Let's make sure it's clean. I think I used a burgundy color in my eye last time I used this brush. So I'm gonna dip it into this liner shade. And we're gonna try to do my liner. I'm gonna do the bottom line first. And I'm sure if I wasn't talking, I could probably do this whole look in like 5 to 10 minutes. Now that I'm looking closer at my eyebrows, that color is very wrong for my eyebrows. Like the formula was really nice, and the way it went on was really nice. But that color has too much red in it, and it's too dark. but that's okay. Then I'm just gonna take that Real Technique shading brush again. Actually, no. Gonna take the no name one again and just blend these colors together. Let's get rid of the harsh line right there. This brush is so soft. I'm not even kidding. It was probably like a set of 10 for like $2 probably. I can't even remember. I was like in high school when I got this brush set. And then I'm gonna use my Annabelle. I use this every single day. My Annabelle Smooth Liner. It's a waterproof eyeliner in brown. This is my favorite eyeliner, even from high-end drugstore, doesn't matter. This is my favorite liner. I'm going to just line the waterline at the bottom. So that's what we have going on so far. All I need to do now is just add some mascara. For that, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is one of my favorites as well. High-end drugstore, doesn't matter. This is a really good mascara. This is a new one, but I have used it before, and I love this one, and I love the L'Oreal Telescopic one. This wand is perfect. It's not super fat, and it's not like super long where you have to like be really careful. It fits on my lid perfectly. It kind of reminds me of the one from YSL. Okay, and then lastly, I'm just going to go in with a lip color. This is the Revlon Ultra HD Gel Lip Color. This was brand new when I went into Walmart. They just were just unloading it from the boxes, so I think it's new to like even the store. And this is in the color HD Coral. So we're going to try this one. First, I'm going to actually put some lip balm on. My lips are pretty dry. This is just from Burt's Bees. This is my favorite lip balm. I use it every single day. Very, very moisturizing. It doesn't go on streaky or patchy at all, but if you're looking for like a bright coral color, you might not like this one because it does take a few coats to get the color to really show. But it's not bad. It's not sticky at all. But that's it, guys. This is my look that I created using all drugstore products and all drugstore brushes. Everything I used was from Walmart. And overall, I am so impressed and so happy with these drugstore products. I've never actually gave them a chance before or even had it in my mind to go and buy them until I realized that there's a lot of stuff on YouTube, people complaining that the people that they're watching are using too many high-end products that they can't actually afford. So I'm going to try to do most of my videos going forward include drugstore products in them as well, so that more people will actually watch because they can afford the products that I'm using. And then I'm going to be showing the products that actually work and that I think truly are worth the money. And it's amazing how much money you can actually save by swapping out some products in your makeup line for products from the drugstore that are much cheaper. Anyways, guys, if you like this video and you want to see more drugstore videos like this using all drugstore products, please hit the thumbs up button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to try out some more drugstore stuff, and I'm going to actually try out the, I bought this one too. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi and the Maybelline Fit Me. So I'm going to try these two out as well and give you my review on them once I've got a feel for them on my face. But overall, I think everything I used today was just amazing. My under eyes have not even started to crease yet, and it's not cakey, it's not powdery, it's not sticky at all. This eyeshadow palette is amazing. Like, probably one of the best ones I've ever used, and I own a lot of eyeshadow palettes from Sephora. But these colors are just spectacular, and the formula was amazing on them. So if you're looking to save some money on some products too, I can let you know which ones I would recommend for dry skin for someone that's my skin tone. Anyways, guys, I will see you next time. Have a great day.